Hi lovers, hi, how are you guys doing? Hilma Danielle here. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel where we talk about productive things, where we learn, we talk a lot. But we talk about most productive stuff, things that we can learn something from. Okay. If we talk, at least there must be something educational to the next person. Okay, we learn. Life is a journey of learning. We learn, we unlearn, we learn, we unlearn, but we will never stop learning. Okay, so last week I am busy doing my work and I listen to stuff. Sometimes I like working with my earphones on because that's the only way that I can really work very fast, and push. It's either I'm listening to music, I'm just listening to something, but I just want to, block the noise outside and just concentrate and push. That's when I really want to work very hard. So I come across a video, and that is of a lady that, let me give you a little bit of background in short. This is a lady, she have her parents divorces, and when they divorce, she turns to alcohol, she turns to drugs, she found herself in the wrong places, she ended up selling drugs, and then she got caught one time transporting drugs, and she went to jail and spent some time in jail, okay? And now she's just busy telling her story, She's just busy telling her story, okay? This is this woman's story, okay? But there is something there. There's something that we need to take out of here. And something that we need to take out of here. Remember, every time that I keep preaching this, and I'll keep preaching it, to say, whenever you see other people going through situations, don't look at them and say, it can never be me. Look at them and say, wow, what can I take out of this situation and apply it to myself? What can I take out of this situation as knowledge and walk with it in this journey? Because life is a journey and it can be very long. Imagine if you are to live here for 100 years. Remember, we are given how many years to live? We can go until there. If God blesses us enough, and if we are carrying ourselves accordingly enough, and our time is not here now, God can bless us until we go there. If we carry ourselves, that is the knowledge that we have. Hence, I'm going to say here, I'm going to say it and say, I'm not going to say you can also not carry yourself like a small child, you are innocent, then God comes for you. So don't come for me on that one. But I just want to assume, let's assume life is long and you still have to walk this journey without lessons. So let us learn. Knowledge is power. We perish. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. Let us learn. Okay. So don't look at this thing, my baby scratched me one day. It can be a story for another day on how my baby scratched me. So now there's a lesson to be taken out of here, and that is the biggest question. Dear children, how are you after divorce? We are talking about how we plan our exits. We are talking about how we are happily divorced. We are talking about how we are not getting along with one another. We are talking about how we are. Just a few weeks ago, there's somebody that we were busy having a conversation with, and that person said a statement that I do not want to take very lightly. And they said, marriage is for children. It's not for you. For as much as it's you and you that builds a house, marriage is you come together, you build a home for those children to live in. When you destroy that home, where are the children going to live? That is all they knew all their life. That is home. And you are destroying home. Where are you taking these children? Where are you taking these children? And I did not take that very lightly. I was like, okay, you are talking volume. I paused a little bit. But I want to talk to women, children of divorced parents. How are you, children? What are you going through? How are you truly? How are you? What are you going through? We just came across a situation of a child. Are you hurt when us as parents separate? Are you hurt? And I don't have a podcast. maybe one day in future, depending on how my channel ends up doing, we might grow to a podcast, depending on how truly the channel is doing. I do not want to rush these things because I still have a life to live. I still have to balance my life, and I'm not I'm not gonna waste money. I'm investing money where there's no profit coming out. But if we share my videos, if we watch my videos, if we grow as a channel and we are making money as a channel, I am going to grow the channel and really make sure that I bring things that are proper. But I'm seeing people being interviewed here and there, but nobody is bringing children from a divorced house. Nobody is bringing children from a separated house where we can truly honestly speak and say, Mommy and Daddy had these issues. Okay? And they separated. How are you? And then they tell us really to say, no, me, I'm happy that my parents separated because ABC. Or, no, me, I'm hurt because they separated. Divorce, what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, it might hurt our children. Divorce might hurt our children. Hence, I am saying. I do not know whether us as parents, divorce hurts us. Hence, most of us, we go like, plan your exit. You must plan your exit. You plan your exit. So when you leave, you are not hurting anymore. You plan your exit. When you are planning all these years to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, to exit, you are not taking your children's in this journey. You are alone. Sometimes, I don't know whether some do, but some, I don't think they prepare children in this journey to say, I am planning on leaving Daddy, or I'm planning on leaving Mommy. Please prepare yourself mentally so that when this happens, you are okay. And then you take your children into this journey with you. And then they share feelings, they share their emotions, what they really feel before you all decides to go separate ways. You know, the internet is so flooded with divorce nowadays, and divorce is way too high. But for as much as we want to attend therapy as elders, as the big ones, I think we are neglecting our children. There are some environments that are really way too toxic for children. But I think we do not let them grow up enough and ask them and hear their side of the story. What do you think? If Mommy and Daddy separates, how are you going to feel? And then you listen to the kids. And if you can work on, because one thing that I've realized is that divorce is brought by behaviors that can be reversed. This is what I'm picking up. Divorce is, we are tired of each other. We were fine, and then you change behaviors, and we are here now. We are separating. Or we were doing good, and then you just started cheating. We are here now. We are separating. We were good. You just started beating me up. We are here now. We are separating. We were fine. You just started misbehaving with money. We are here now. We are divorcing. We were good. You just started hanging around with friends until in the evening there's no attention in the house. We are divorcing. We are here now. All these things that I said here, or we are finally in a marriage, you just decided to join some satanist cults, life has changed, we are here now, we are divorcing. One thing that I picked up is that these behaviors, they are reversible. All of them. They are reversible. People can sit and say, look, we are here now. We are not happy. Can we reverse back and go back to taking each other's emotions and peace of the house into consideration? And then kids have a happy home, their home to live in. But oh no, we'd rather separate because we do not want to reverse our bad behaviors. And the kids are affected in a way. I do not want to make this long. I want to stop at not more than 15 minutes. closer to 10. We are fine. I do not want to make this long, but I am interested in hearing children from divorced houses. I am very much interested in hearing, and I want you guys to come in the comments down below. I picked up that I have a lot of videos, closer to 100 and something videos, but you guys are not commenting. I do not know whether I speak facts. I do not know whether I'm always right. I do not know whether but we don't engage in the comments down below. And I'm just wondering why. Let us engage. Come with your comments, whether they are good, whether they are bad, whether they are what. Let us engage. I am very much prepared mentally to also accept criticisms. Don't sit and say, no, but if I criticize her, she might feel bad. If I criticize, no, I want all comments. I will entertain them accordingly, or I will respond to them accordingly. Of course, I am not really prepared to be back and forth with people, but I am prepared to engage in conversations that are productive. The ones that are not really productive, we are not going to entertain them, but the ones that are really productive, we can entertain them for as much as they are respectful. Because I try my level best to also put my videos, no matter what topic I am bringing across, no matter how hectic that topic might be, I try my level best to apply respect, either to the parties if I'm telling a story, or if I'm generally talking, I try my level best to apply respect. So I would appreciate it when comments comes in a very respectful manner. That's the only way we are going to learn. So children's, come. If you are from a divorced family, come and tell us, what do you need as parents to do? What do you need? We are learning. Let us learn from children. So remember in the video that I said kids are for the parents and the parents are for the kids. We are for one another. Ne? And we need one another. And honestly, I do not want to take this statement for granted that says marriage is creating a home. In that home with children, this marriage is not about you, but this marriage is for the kids, for the home where these kids are supposed to grow up and be raised in. When you are destroying this nest, what do you call it, this place for the children, what are you doing? How is this affecting our children? We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this because I see we are giving it a blind eye, but these children are humans too. When you are busy misbehaving every day as a man or as a woman, and you are busy misbehaving, do you put your children into consideration that, oh, whatever these actions of mine, I'm not just hurting my partner, but I am destroying my home. Can I reverse them? Can I not do these things? Because these things that I am busy doing here, they are affecting my home. They're affecting the place that my children are in and growing in. And I do not want to ruin this for my children. Do you think about that? Or we are just very selfish, thinking about ourselves only what is good for us and not what is good for their children? Why do we seem to leave children out of the equations? Why do we seem to be looking after our emotions more, neglecting the children's emotions? This is what I'm seeing. Please, children, comment down below. If you are from a place where you had your parents together and they divorced, how did that affect you? We need to talk, and we need to talk more about it. But I also need you guys to come and give me your points, or what you think. What do you think about parents separating as a child? What do you think about it? How do you think that will affect you? How did that affect you when it have happened? How is it to miss daddy or to miss mommy, but they are nowhere to be found, and you were used to living together? Now you are not together anymore. How does that affect you? How does it feel to go to mommy and say, good morning, mommy, but mommy is no longer there because you are separated with daddy, or daddy is no longer there? You can't run to their room and say, good morning, mommy, because this home that you had is now destroyed. How do you feel when you can't run to your parents, both of them with the specific problems, and then they can solve the problem to you because they're not for you, because they're not available, and everybody's living separately now? Perhaps they've even brought new parents for you, the ones they call stepmothers, stepfathers, the ones that they've brought to you in the equation now. How do you feel, kids? Okay, I want to talk to kids. I'm done talking to elders. We are looking way too much after the elders' emotions. We are talking about this depression. But we are forgetting that even small children, they do get depressed. Everybody gets depressed. And I understand they are way too younger to handle depression because as we are elder, they are young. They do not understand life. And I feel like we are big enough, we are matured enough. They're not matured enough, and we are putting heavy things on them. So I need to talk to children. How are you children from houses where parents divorce? Please comment down below and tell us, what do you want us to do? Let us learn. Because sometimes we are tired of each other as parents, but we made this decision to bring you in the world. You didn't ask us to bring you in the world. And now here we are destroying the only home that you had with both your parents, and you're probably happy in it. Now we have destroyed it just because the two of us decided to make selfish decisions towards one another as elders. Now we are separating. We are hating you in the process. How? And then we don't care about your emotions, but we care about our emotions. Us as elders, as big as we are now hurting you in the process, and you find yourself doing wrong things or getting yourself in the wrong places, like the story in the beginning, with the story that we just shared in the beginning. I want to hear from kids. What do you want from us? So that we learn. We want to hear from children. Enough of elders speaking. What are you as children saying? What do you want from your parents? What do you want? Please come down below, comment, and tell us what you want from your parents. And we are taking notes. I will be taking notes myself. We are taking notes. I'm going to pass the notes to my partner of what the children are saying. And we are going to try our level best to learn or to listen to you guys. Because we feel like we are like a government, the African government that does not want to listen to the youth. We feel like we are the parents that do not want to listen to the children. Can you come talk to us? We are open to listening to you. We are open to learning. We are not perfect. We are also just learning. We have never been here before. We are also just learning. So please bear with us and tell us what you want. We are taking notes. I love you, children, and that's me from Mama Daniel. I'll see you guys from my next video. Bye.